Hey, everyone, and welcome to Education, Leadership, and Beyond, Surviving and Thriving. This is Andrew Murata, host of the program, and welcome. Happy to be a member of the Education Podcast Network, as well as on VoiceEd Radio Canada, and certainly live here on Facebook. I just spent about 15 minutes with Dr. Eggers, and we had a tech issue today on between us, and we were not able to have Dr. John on. He was the scheduled guest for today. So when that happens, right, I'm of the mindset I don't want to just cancel the program. I'm going to keep rolling with it, and I always try to have some content on the backup or backed up in case this does happen. And that's the good and bad of being on live radio or live podcast. So welcome. I see we have a few people watching, but I was going to talk to Dr. John Eggers today about graduation rate, right? And if you know me, if you know my work in Port Jervis, we're really proud of the work we've done in Port Jervis. I'm the high school principal there, and we've got our graduation rate up pretty high into the high 80s, approaching 90, right? We have our goal of Project 90 to get there. But then I met Dr. Eggers, and he says, right, we all can do it. We can all get there and helping our kids. So I am looking forward to talking to him. We're going to get him rescheduled. But he says we should not accept anything less than 100%. We should announce our goal from every rooftop on every K through 12 school across the land. And I think I need to start doing that, right? I've been talking about Project 90 for years here. And, I'd like to get to 100. So we're going to meet Dr. Eggers. And, just look at some of his flyers here. Look at this, right? He's got a folder here and just got all kinds of cool stuff about 100%. He sent me a sticker, right? He got stickers for his community. I think this is great. Kind of asking kids, are you ready to graduate? And then look at all the stuff he sent me. It's incredible. So I'm looking forward to talking to Dr. Eggers. And again, as the principal, I'd like to get to 100, right? So I think we're going to adopt this and get rolling. So I wanted to share that. But then the other thing I wanted to share is if you're an educator, if you are a teacher right now, really, and this goes outside education also, people are up to here. They're up to here. Everybody is at their wits' end. It's really a challenging time. It's a stressful time. We're going into the holidays and Halloween and Thanksgiving and Christmas, but people are up here, right? And in our interactions with them, one little thing can really knock the conversation off. My friend Dr. Rob Gilbert is a sports psychologist in Montclair State University. He's runs the Success Hotline. If you've never called, here is that number, 973-743-4690 is the Success Hotline, 973-743-4690. If you've never called, Dr. Gilbert leaves a 3-minute message about success every day. And one of his concepts is athletic contests are usually very close, right? Most times they're close. Sometimes, you get a blowout and the game's not close, but really, especially at the professional level, they're pretty close. And it comes down to a few plays, 2 or 3 or 4 plays. And, it's those plays which really decide the game. The thing is, you don't know which play is the one that's going to, cause the game to go either way, right? You don't know which one. So you got to play your best on every play, but you don't know which play is going to cause the win or the loss, right? So I relate that concept to conversations, interactions with people, right? Again, if they are up to here, if they are like that balloon that is just ready to burst, what is going to be the play? What is going to be the comment that you make or the thing that you might do that pops that balloon or turns the conversation, right? It could be a one little word here, a one phrase there, And as educators, as teachers, as people working with young people, we need to be mindful of maybe what that word might be, right? You're making a joke about maybe unemployment, or you're making a joke about someone's job, right? But maybe that kid or maybe that person that you're interacting with has had someone who's lost a job in their family, has had somebody that is on financial hardship, but you made light of it, right? Because you were trying to have a joke there. Be mindful. Again, people are up to here, and what is the word, what is the phrase that maybe you're saying that could make a conversation go bad? So if you're aware of that, you are not popping any needles. You are not popping any bubbles because you're being mindful. You're not using edgy words or edgy conversations, right? Political conversations these days can go bad. They can kind of turn things for the worse there because people are up to here again. So I wanted to share that concept with you. And just be mindful that people are up to here. To all of you new educators that are out there, right? You're in your first couple months teaching, and you're doing the best you can. My advice to you is to just do that. Do the best you can, right? That could go for someone who's new to teaching, or if you are a veteran, you've been around. These are hard times. You've been teaching in this hybrid model, this virtual model for a couple months now. Give yourself a little pat on the back. Dial back your I don't want to say your expectations, but dial back on what you used to do, right? And now you're going to do some different things. But I've had so many great educators kind of tell me that they feel like they're not doing a good job, and that's just not the case. They are doing a good job. They are trying their best. They are making connections with kids, although they look and feel different. So whether you're a beginning educator or someone who has been at it a while, and that you've been 2 months into the school year, we're approaching the end of the first quarter, give yourselves a pat on the back. Give yourselves a little bit of, you're doing okay. I know people are as tired as they've ever been. You can sense it. You can feel it. And again, that's leading up to here. People don't have a lot of patience for anything. If you're watching live, if you're tuning in here, you want to jump in with a question or a comment. Again, my guest today, Dr. John Eggers. We were going to talk about graduation rate and what he did in his community. Was not able to make it, but I wanted to jump on. I wanted to make sure that we kept our program rolling, and we were able to have the program. So we're going to see about getting them back on. So that's all I got right now. If I could help you in any way, don't hesitate to reach out at Andrew Murata 21. Let's be kind to people. Let's be patient with people, and let's open our lens a little bit, right? If we used to kind of operating in this way, let's open our lens. When people tell me, well, we've always done it, or last year we did, no more of that. You can't think like that. This is a different time. This is a different way. I've shared with people, we got to be like bamboo. You got to be strong, but you got to be flexible. You got to be able to bend in the wind, right? And take that pressure, take that the things that are coming with you without breaking. So that's all I got, everybody. Keep rolling. Keep doing the best you can. Keep being positive. And thanks for tuning in. See y'all.